Hi, my name is TS Moore 2, and welcome to my page. The first video that I wanted to do was just to let everyone know about who I am, where I'm from, and also to talk about why I chose to lock my hair. A lot of times people will use the word dread, which I find sometimes to be offensive because there's nothing dreadful about locks. Locks are a beautiful thing. And when you learn how to embrace who you are in your life, locks is an extension of who you are, not who you are totally. And I tell people that um, for me, it was a walk of discipline, it was a walk of patience, and I really truly had to really be very careful about, you know, my thoughts when I have my locks because a lot of times I have these moments of insanity. And when I say moments of insanity, I mean that there was times when I started the process that I wanted to cut off my locks. And I call those moments of insanity. Because when you really realize how beautiful your hair is in its natural state, you can't help but love to have locks. Everyone locks will not look the same. That's the beauty of it. Everyone's hair texture is not the same. That's beautiful too. And we're all blessed to be able to have locks that are individual to the person. And that's a wonderful thing. Now, I first initially my first set of locks I actually had lock extensions, and I did that because I was told by the loctician at that time that because of my hair texture, that my hair would not lock properly. So to give it a little help, I had the extensions. Well, I had extensions, but the extensions were extremely heavy. The extensions were beautiful. I don't have any pictures to show. I wish I did to show you when I had them. I walked into the salon at about 9 o'clock well 8 o'clock in the morning, and I walked out about 6 or 7 o'clock at night with full length, shoulder length locks, and they were beautiful. Now I had those locks maybe for about more than a year, and they just like I said they were really heavy, and I liked them because it did help my hair to start locking at the root, which is beautiful. But my sister was getting married, and I chose to cut my hair off at that time to be in her wedding. And I said, well, the next time that I decided I'm going to have locks, I will. That's going to be it. It's going to be from here to heaven. That's it. No more cutting my hair. No more going to the barber shop at 4 o'clock in the morning just to get out of there at 10. Come on, somebody. I'm going to get my hair cut almost every week because I had a curly texture to my hair, so my hair would not keep Caesar fade like I wanted it to keep. Um, just, just insane um, things I had to go through just to keep my hair the way it is. That was someone calling me on the phone. I'll talk to them later. But when I made a decision June of last year to go with the locks, I went through a couple of people trying to find the correct loctician for me. And this is another thing too. If you don't do them yourself, it is important that you find the proper person to do your hair. And make sure that this person knows exactly what they're doing and that they are used to maintaining people's hair and keeping their hair healthy. There are a lot of locticians out there that would use beeswax and use different type of things that would clog not only the hair follicles but clog the scalp and also clog and clutter the lock itself. Your lock should never, never, never feel like it has a bunch of gook or grease in the lock. That is not the way locks are supposed to feel. Actually, when you're walking outside with your locks, you should be when the wind's blowing, your locks should move with the wind, and some people can attest to that. Those of us who have not used heavy products on our hair, whenever the wind blows, especially in the summertime, it's the most wonderful thing that could happen. Um, my locks, they uh, they blow with the wind, and I mean it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal to feel the breeze going through your scalp with your locks blowing in the wind. And you should never, 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 never use a lot of heavy products on your hair because it will weigh it down. It will weigh it down. Now, some of the things that I use are very basic, very basic. I use a mixture of olive oil and half water in a spray bottle, and I spray it on my scalp maybe once or two times a week, just to keep my scalp moisturized. But I also use there is this pomade called Nature's Blessings, and if you can find the Nature's Blessings, that is a beautiful pomade to use on your hair because it's extremely light, but it has a lot of herbs in it that are healthy for your hair. And those things are the only two things I really use on my hair because I don't want to clog my locks. So later on, I would have to do. So I heard some people using Dawn dishwashing liquid to wash their hair to clarify it because it had so much of the shea butter, so much of the beeswax in it. That they had to do those things to make it look healthy. My hair is extremely healthy. I thank God for my loctician, Shantae Fagans. She's a loctress, and I thank God for her because she was the one that I found, and she has made my life much more easier by being my loctress. Because I'm telling you, if you don't have anybody who's patient with you when you first start in your life, then you're gonna really have an issue because it's an exciting time. It's a very exciting time. It's a time where you're embarking on a journey, and if it's truly that you're doing this for not for fashion's sake, and it's beautiful fashion wise, it's beautiful, but because it's a commitment that you're making to yourself and to your hair that you want to be healthy, you want to have natural hair and you want your hair to grow and grow in this natural state, and that's a beautiful thing. Those who get their hair cut into fades, beautiful. Keep doing it. I love fades. Whenever my hair was short, I wore fades. The sisters who are pressing their hair, doing whatever they want to do to their hair to make their hair look good, keep doing it. Keep doing it, but make sure that you're using healthy products on your hair because what'll happen, you'll run into getting some thinning, you'll run into your scalp being damaged, and then there's some long-term things that will happen when using certain products that I won't get into because that's not what I'm talking about in this video. So, you're making a commitment to your hair for it to be healthy and for it to grow in its natural state. And my loctress was the one that really taught me how to do that properly. And when you find someone that can do it for you, appreciate them. Tip your loctress, okay? When y'all go to locticians, tip them. I'm actually training now to do natural hair, but tip them. Tell them how much. How when someone gives you compliments, let them know that someone is complimenting their work. You don't have to do that, but it just makes the experience much better because that is a labor of love when they do it. And some people just doing it for the money, and that's fine. But when you find someone that really loves what they do, it makes a big difference in the way your hair looks. Now, my hair, if you can see, I don't know if you can really see really good because I'm using my webcam on my computer. But my hair, this is maybe about 15 months out. This is how much length I have, and it's very healthy. And we use two techniques. She used palm roll, and also now we're into latch hooking, which I find it to be the best thing since sliced bread. Latch hooking allows you to be able to work out, to be able to go swimming. Do a lot of things. Like today, I had to go out and do our leaves, and we have like the tree of life in my front yard. So I had like about 16 bags of leaves, and I'm only halfway through with my leaves. But it allows you to be able to do things even with the sweating. Your locks won't come undone, and it keeps them looking fresh. And I love using the latch hook technique is wonderful. Just before I sign off, because I'm getting close to the end, just before I sign off, just please love your hair, love who you are in your hair, appreciate every day that you have, love every phase from the fuzzy to the cheese curl looking to the puffy. Love those phases, and I promise you, when you get to that end stage, when it start really actually locking, it'll be worth it. And remember those moments of insanity, please, everybody, don't cut your hair. Don't cut your hair when you have those moments of insanity. Please, just ride them out. And I promise you, you will thank yourself every day of your life that you did that. This is TS More 2 signing out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please come back for more. Bye.